Good morning. This is Mayor Valensky with Driving Markets. Anything said in this piece is an opinion only. Let's kick off straight away with the Fitch downgrade. Okay, it's been going on for a couple of days. It's all out there. It's across the news. But let's just have a quick wrap of what's happening regarding that downgrade. So the Fitch rating agency, one of the three rating agencies in the US. You've got Fitch, you've got Standard & Poor's Global, and you've got Moody's rating agency. All of those rate the banks, the economy, the central governments globally, not just in the US. They are global rating agencies. They've gone and downgraded the US, as you're all aware, because you're all up with the news, from AAA down to AA plus. However, bonds went up and bond prices went up, and the US dollar went up. Why would bond yields, why would bond prices go up? Bond prices go up. And why would the US dollar go up when the country is being downgraded? It's like saying to a company, by the way, the company is worth less than it is, and yet the shares go up. So what was driving bond prices to rise and the dollar to rise when normally, under normal logical circumstances, you'd expect them to fall, because they are a reflection of the strength of the economy? The reason is very, very simple. It was a knee-jerk reaction to a safe haven. So whenever there is a crisis, there'll be a knee-jerk reaction to a safe haven. Then eventually what will happen, people will stop, wake up, and they say, oh, what's happened? And then bond prices will fall. Yields will have to go up on the US Treasury notes in order to attract more buyers, because they now become a slightly higher risk. So those bonds now are higher risk now than they were a week ago. Now, all of it will come onto the dollar in a second. All of this is as a result of the complete fiscal mismanagement in the US by Biden, Kamala Harris, Janet Yellen, Jerome Powell, and the whole shebang of Washington. Remember, the global economy, you could say, is managed by 12 individuals of the Fed. So the US is being downgraded. Now let's go on to the dollar. The dollar effectively has been downgraded because the dollar is also the national currency of the US, being reflective of the strength of the economy. Huge transactions are being done in the US dollar. But over the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years, 30 years, there's been a de-dollarization. There's been a devaluing in the dollar. In other words, you've got countries like Russia, China, Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, Iraq, Iran, all of them trying to move away from the dependency on the US dollar, which effectively makes it devalued. You're devaluing it in terms of its strength, in terms of its importance. And that's what's happening to the dollar. You take those two things together, bond prices and the US dollar, which are the central pillars of what's going on in the economy in the US, they are being downvalued. US is on to a fiscal cascade downwards, and it's going to end up going into the dumps. Hard to believe. But the moment you've got, under the present administration of Biden, Kamala Harris, you've got no law and order, you've got rising crime, you've got shoplifting, and you've got shop raids that are going in broad daylight, where thieves are just marching in groups or individuals into all types of stores, whether the Walmarts, Walgreens, Gucci, Givenchy, Dolce & Gabbana, whatever the store, and they're just stealing whatever they want. No one is stopping them. So it's crime infested, crime ridden, and those individuals that I think are living in those safe places, it's slowly moving and encroaching upon their lifestyles. So there's mayhem, law and disorder. In addition to that, you've got a major drug crisis in the US. So you've got drug, you've got crime, you've got fiscal mayhem, you've got bad management. The US is on the way down. And at the moment, there's nothing can stop that. Even though you've got elections in a year's time or year and a half's time, it's too far away. The damage that's being done at the moment is so intense, and that's going to send the US economy down. So where would you go in terms of crisis? Where would you go in terms of a safe haven? You've got to look at gold. Gold is a safe haven. Normally I would say US Treasury bonds, but the yen and the Swiss franc is also a safe haven. Swiss franc, yen, gold. Not happening yet, but it will happen. And even though I'm not a doomsday sayer, I do think things will always get brighter. At the moment, for the next year and a half, there's going to be mayhem and chaos in the US. So you've got to be aware of that. However, a lot of the markets want to ignore the downgrades, they want to ignore the crime, they want to ignore the drugs, and they want to ignore the complete commercial property collapse, and all they want to do is march forward. And they're looking for any type of bright light, whether it's Amazon results, which were greater and better than expected, or the tech sector on AI ChatGPT, which will hopefully push those shares higher. However, it's not going to be sustained. So my view is that over the next, well, I wouldn't say 6 months, because there's momentum within the market that's going to push itself up. So once the end of this year comes, you're going to see a downturn in equity markets dramatically. You're going to have bond yields going up and the dollar going down even more if S&P and Moody's downgrade the US. But when you're looking overall at the macro picture of what's going on in the US, it is mayhem and it is chaos, and that is a problem. On a side note, the UK increased interest rates yesterday by 25 basis points, the highest it's been in 15 years. They're probably going to increase rates a little bit more to round about towards the 6% level and then stop. Inflation is rock solid there. They are trying to push it down, but that's going to cause more pain for the homeowners and for businesses, as they're going to have to pay more and more in loans, interest, and repayments to the banks, and the banks are going to benefit from a higher interest rate. And that's more or less it for now. One final point, looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not a safe haven. Just be absolutely clear on that one. It's not a safe haven, even though it's deemed by some traders that, you know what, it looks better than putting money in the banks, but it's still not considered a safe haven due to volatility, due to no fundamentals, due to the fact it's binary, can be up or down, and it's got nothing there economically to say, you know what, it's a safe haven. So just those viewers who thought I was saying it was a safe haven, Bitcoin is not a safe haven. That's it for now. Expect more volatility going forward. You can share, subscribe, comment, feedback, any type of thing. Happy to get this channel going. Speak to you soon. Mayor Valensky with Driving Markets. Have a good day.